I always start with a wide field of view so I can actually find something in there and get that started, get it focused, and then I work my way down to it. And I collimate each time I do that. So, but if you're turning a screw and the star gets off to one side or the other, you just move your telescope and pull that star back to the center. Okay. And if it starts squashing out the bottom, you know to go to the other side. If it starts moving the wrong way, you just go to the other side. If it gets tight, then just loosen the screws on the other side. That's all you got to do. Just about an eighth to a sixth to an eighth of a turn. Don't do any big quarter turns or half turns. That's drastic when you're talking about this. Just little bitty turns. Now, if someone wants to bring a C8N that's out of collimation and want to collimate it here, I'll be glad to bring this setup back. I won't bring that back, but I'll bring everything else back and we'll collimate it here if you want to do that.
Are those screw heads Phillips flat, or are they like
this
an
right
Allen?
here?
Yeah.
It's Bob's knobs, so you just turn it. Yeah,
Stock ones are Allen.
Like a star.
No tool.
It's just
No
not.
finger.
Oh.
No,
Just a finger. Yeah, that's why Bob is so
Yeah.
well loved. Because you don't need tools.
How do you attach that to your?
It just screws in.
You just screws in. You just take the regular screws out and screw his in. And he sets them up. He makes custom screws for every telescope. Yeah, that C11 that I got, I bought it primarily because this is metal, but it's carbon fiber tube. For some reason, I just had to have carbon fiber tube because I've got that GPS C8 that's carbon fiber, and I love that scope. So I just got I got a 11 also at the right price. They're pretty cheap.
Can you lock that down so it doesn't slip out, or is it?
This right, yeah, you do. You tighten it up.
Yeah.
You tighten it up. So that's pretty simple. And it works. Now the dog cork on the difference on it is the back's different. You'd have to have an adapter to make it work on here with this. So it's a little bit harder to work with, but with that star, artificial star down there, makes it a whole lot easier. A whole lot easier. Because I'll put it on the mount. I won't put it on this. This was for in the room here. But I'll put it on the mount. And I take that star and go probably a little over 100 feet down to I've got a storage building. And I just take it and set it on a plastic garbage can top. And I've got it marked where I put it. And so I just, and I do this in the daytime. I focus it. I can do that anytime, day or night. And then I focus it down there on it. And I've got a 8-foot garage door right in front of my hobby shop, so I can get big stuff in and out. And so I just pull that down, wait till night, go down, turn it on, lift the door, and it's all lined up and ready to work. And so just a few minutes after that, it's all done. I'll go back and watch TV. So, I mean, it can be raining outside. I'm in, looking out that door, doing this, you know. I can do that, so. Any questions? Is that simple enough? That seemed to be pretty simple? Okay, now the hardest part you'll have is when you're up here working with this. That's the hardest part. And you know that you'll need a diagonal, because to look straight through this thing, I don't think you're pretty big, I don't think your arm's that long, where you could reach out there and turn those knobs, looking through here, so.
So that's what this is for, so you can look to the side like that and
That's
see?
what this is for here.
Before when you're looking at the star.
Yeah, before
okay.
before I look at a star. Like that, that's the first thing I do right
That
here.
may be something if you get the camera, that might help you. The camera straight in there, you can look at it, hook it up to the TV and.
Now that's a good idea. That is, you know.
That's how come I know mine's still a pretty good collimation, because it's,
Yeah.
unless I get not pay attention to what I'm doing, don't tighten it down all the way, then the camera's fine.
But this, yeah, it's right here. Then you look in and you see that. So, okay, guys. Anything else?
What kind of mount do you run that C8 on?
What kind of one?
What kind of mount do you run that C8 on?
I got a G11, but I haven't used that scope in a while. It's a good scope. I mean, you can look at it and everything's just
Yeah.
almost perfect about the lens.
Because I got an Ultima 8 wedge tripod and buyer's gear drive that has no tube.
No tube.
No tube. And when you pull out, it's like, that's the exact same model that that those fork arms need. I'm looking for a home for those fork arms.
I've got a,
'Cause I don't need no scope.
I've got an 8-inch Astrotech F4 reflector I'm going to use for photography.
There you go.
With a camera. And it's got tubes. I mean, it's got rings for the tube. Fits that perfectly.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, so I can use them on both of them. So that's what I used to do. I can get a dovetail plate
Yeah.
and, put on it. But if I can use the other and it's convenient enough, I'll do that. Of course, if I wanted to use them both in the same evening, it wouldn't work too well with it. So, but these things are just wonderful. Just a really good tool. So you guys going to go try that out tomorrow, you think?
Up Saturday, maybe.
Yeah, Saturday. Okay. Well, that'll be good. And then you can report back next time. You gonna take video? Of
Probably.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that could be a program in itself next time, coming back and reporting on that. Because I like to, get y'all's input on that, see how good that is. Because this is pretty easy.
Yeah, well, what I wish we could do, I wish we could take one that was out, align it with yours, and then run it through his system to see, if there's any more in it. Or if you tell that,
Well, if you can line it better.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that the last time I was here, you actually weren't here, but the last time, I think it was April, when I came and I brought the telescope that I just recently got, or at least it was back then. And I've enjoyed it thus far, but I was telling Ben earlier how I've had a few issues with the it not getting alignment real effectively and getting certain error messages. But
Like I said, I think if you can get a good jumper pack, I think what you're doing is you're running into the old AA battery problem. I think you're just not got enough juice. Because at least it hadn't done what my scope does when it gets low on batteries. Starts running where it wants to.
The reminder of the
Stop. Yeah. And it was wild as, it slews fast when when you're expecting it, but when it goes into that, like that, it goes faster.
It was an battery tester?
yes, I do.
Okay.
Make sure
they're
they're-
testing, because I've got a cube, Alcon cube, and it started going wacky on me, and I had it on a big car battery. Well, actually, it's one of those
Jump
cycle, cycle batteries, and that you'd use on a trolling motor in the book. And I thought, big battery, I didn't even bother to test it. But that mouse started going wacky on me. I thought, golly, what's wrong with this thing? And I kept testing this and that and the other. So finally, the last thing I tested was the battery, because I thought it was good. And it was 11, putting out 11 volts. You know? So that was it. I charged it up, plugged that baby in, it just worked perfectly. So
And that's why I was on to you about the batteries.
Yeah. I got the battery pack, now all I gotta do is get the,
Cable,
yeah.
Radio Shack.
You know, you haven't seen me solder.
Yeah.
I've been thinking it'd probably be worth it for me to try to find that order.
What,
It had a part number in the book there, I think.
oh no, when you go to Radio Shack, it just snaps all together.
Yeah, but if you, you know, you need to make sure, you know, you were saying that connector to the scope itself, there were different sizes there.
Yeah, 2.5, 5.5. That's the numbers.
And I don't know that it says in that, in the book, which one it is.
Oh, it's 2.5, that's Celestron standard.
Oh, it is?
Mhm.
Guaranteed.
Mhm.
Okay.
And if it's wrong, I'll buy you the correct. But I guarantee it's
2.5.
2.5 by 5.5 millimeters long. And I bought several of those things. I had to buy one for hers. And that same one back just happened to fit out the Optron.
What kind of camera did you give me for my birthday?
I broke down and bought the mounting cam micro.
for micro,
Yeah, it's a 17-second exposure camera, color camera. Of course, we
I
haven't
haven't went
been
out yet. I told him, I want to wait till I got more time to get out.
tell me about that camera.
He'll probably mad at me for saying this, but.
So it's a mountain cam micro?
Mhm,
Give me
micro
stop it
videos.
while you say that part.
No. Everybody says he doesn't, but it's my theory, because you can go look it up on Alibaba, that it's based off of, or at least was based off of an Tech 300. It's a 17-second exposure security camera. It's just a small, it's probably that big.
Mhm.
It doesn't weigh anything. It's color. It's like I said, it's like a security camera. But one thing he does that's real nice is it's got the cable on it, has control built into the cable.
So it has what built into
The
it?
controller,
Oh, okay.
so you don't have to have a separate controller. So that's one thing he's done that's really nice.
So you don't have to fool with controls on the camera?
They're down
Does it
off.
vibrate the camera and all that stuff when you do that?
You don't have to do what I did with my Samsung and buy that expensive controller for it either. So because it's right there.
What's that cost?
It was $216 with the shipping and all from Jack's Astro out of Baton Rouge.
Is that a camera or is it a video camera?
This video camera.
Video camera, okay. And
It's roughly double the exposure that my Samsung
Well,
oh, you're talking about time? It's about
That's
7 or 8,
Mine's 8 seconds. It's 17
17
seconds.
seconds, okay. I think that Millicam Junior was like 16 seconds?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah. So this has more exposure time. What about the chip? Is that the same chip or different?
I believe it's. I think this is just a plastic sounding chip. I don't think it's anything special. So I'd wait.
CMOS or?
It's CCD.
Okay. And you could look, you've tried it?
No, she's just saying I'm not. She's gonna get learning. It's her camera.
Well, you'll use it and then teach her.
Oh no, she's gonna.
he's gonna make me go out there and do it step by step.
That's not fair. All his experience with cameras and.
No, I won't be out there. I won't be out there
Your poor
watching.
mama over there wanting to.
That's her camera. She's gonna learn how to use it.
I know that, but you teach her that she'll learn.
No, I'll teach her, but she's gonna be the one running the controls.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna do it for her.
Oh, but you'll be.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
He's gonna tell me step by step
Because
what
I've
to do
learned-
while I do it.
I've learned that you can show somebody 100 times how to do something, but until they put their hands on it, do it themselves, they
Exactly.
never will
I-
learn it.
100% on that, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Okay, that's 100%.
I can attest to that.